foot, look it, stick it on his left foot. Hang on, Francis. Night train. Here's a bull you can be in the high 80s on. He holds the records and Gary's trying it.
Oh, what a bull ride. What a bull ride. Gary Richards has been on fire since he come back from that eye injury. This guy has been on fire.
Hey, sports fans, if you've been looking for some truly great bull riding, you found the right place. I'm Bob Tallman.
And I'm Boyd Paul Hamus.
And this is BULLMANIA, Classics Volume 3, the place where the bulls call the shots. As Boyd and I were looking through the archives, we realized that some of these bulls, like all great athletes, have their own unique style of bucking.
That's right, Bob. Hey, they kick, they spin, they leap. So here are some of our favorite bulls with styles all their own.
Colorado City, Texas, out in little town of West Texas, Brent Perry.
Brent Perry is a handful. Holy heavens! Look at him!
Oh! Tell me that he was there. Lie to me. I don't care.
I hope he was. I hope he made the watch.
I want to see that. Boys in the truck, I want you to run that second jump or third jump back at me about 5 times. Nobody makes a move like that.
Boy, that bull did come around.
Man, I mean, did slam him when he comes around, and anybody wouldn't have been set with your left leg, left foot, and his left hand. The upper part of the body saved him right here. He's ready for it. Look at him.
Oh, look at the shot. What a, talk about get over that front end and jump back to the rope. Look
the bull folded back up under him.
Look as he comes around here. Oh, get to that front end and come on now.
Six Flags in Texas hasn't got anything on their roller coaster that wild.
Seemed to have him, and then he just got a little bit out of time. Its timing is so important.
Now let's talk about the Wolf Pup. Danny Wolf, Laramie, Wyoming, and Copenhagen Dagger. This is a bad cat from Sammy Andrews.
Oh.
Look at here, look at here, look at here, look at here.
He said he didn't like his bull, but he had to get on him. Look at the cry of Danny Wolf.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Get up. They're on their feet in Kansas. They're loving it. The pup put the power on them.
Oh,
it's good,
man.
it's good. Excuse me.
Oh, these people are going wild, aren't they?
Hey, if you're scared, say you're scared. If you're tough, say you're tough. If you can ride. And he did it. Look at that bull jump in the air 10 feet.
Boy, he's been getting his share of bulls throwing fits this year.
Buddy. 89 points. Put the crunch on the man. Hey.
Oh, look at this move he makes.
No doubt about it. The Wolf Pup is going to howl tonight. Okay, Daggers has done it before. He is sharp on both sides of the knife. This is a Sammy Andrews crowd, and they're ready. They're ready for Aaron Seamus. Now, Danny Wolf rode this bull a week ago for 89 points and didn't even place in the top 4 monies. Let's see what Aaron can do with Daggers.
Oh, this bull is a handful. He's a handful.
Go on,
Aaron. Go on, Aaron. Oh, man.
Go on,
That's
Aaron.
an effort.
Ouch. Give it to him. Oh, I hope he marked him.
Oh, man. That was second effort all the way, wasn't it, Bob?
There was not a jump. That bull didn't try harder the next jump, and there was not a jump this kid wasn't trying to stick to him. Like ugly on an ape, he was all over him, but he was there. Judges, just tell me we got a score for him. They're going to mark him. Denver's coming to their feet again. This is the way it is with a 93 score. 93 for Aaron Seamus.
Oh, he earned every point of it, no doubt about it.
The kid from California is showing you what desire is all about. Dagger, Sammy Andrews, Bad Cat is a Chevy truck all-star bull. I'm not sure when Chevrolet sponsored this program a couple of years ago that they wanted to be involved with all these bad bulls. But great guys. Clint Bronger, after 7 months, is back on his 3rd one. He's rode in the 1st round and qualified, 2nd round and qualified. Montana, get ready, little Clint. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, he rode this bull before, but not today. This bull pulls everything but a
No, get out of there.
Oh, man.
Well, there's his fellow Montana man, Lloyd Ketchum, to jump right over the top of him to save his life as Leon Coffey took him away. Less than a month ago, Aaron Seamus rode that bull in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado to win $10,000. Bronger got his buns busted in Chicago on this Sunday.
Yeah, this bull just ain't got the best timing in the world, Bob.
Oh,
ow.
Ow! Oh, man, and he sticks that one in you. You talk about the ivory enema. Don't turn your back on him, boys. Get out of there and save your life. We're back to Mud Butte, South Dakota. Rory Lemmel and the Dagger from Sammy Andrews.
Well, Rory's been riding better than I've ever seen him ride tonight. Just he rode that first 3 rounds like not being up, winning a bunch of money, but he has got his hands full here with Dagger. This bull, I can't tell you the moves that this bull is going to put on you. He's going to turn, he's going to twist, he's going to spin, he's going to try to run you off that rope. You just got to keep hanging and rattling.
Stay up, get up on your hand. No, that's what got him.
Oh.
He got strung out, bowed way back. I don't care. Rory Lemmel, wherever you go with a little mud on your face, don't feel bad about it, son. You rode 3 out of 4 good bulls in Long Beach. Very good. Bailey Buckaroos from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, own a pen of bulls that can throw any world champion off. He and his daddy are in the rodeo business. He's got to be 90 points to go to the lead. Wild Toad is the bull underneath him. Oh, no! What happened?
He must have slipped. Looked like he slipped and just, there's nothing you can do right there.
He looked back. He said, hey, that's it. It's history. I don't believe that happened that quick, that easy. He doesn't believe that happened. Let's look at it again one time. Here, give me, now.
Okay, he's in good shape right here. The bull comes out. Now right here, now watch that bull will slip when that back end comes down. As he does, that just jerks you, jerks your shorts loose.
This is the all-time great Tuff Hedeman. Tonight, he cruises in here just at the last minute, calm, cool, and collected, just like you see him on the billboards all over Texas and around America. Tuff Hedeman is also one of the stars that they have cloned in the new movie with Luke Perry in the story of Lane Frost's life. Tuff Hedeman is a bronc rider. He can rope, he can bulldog. He's one of the many famous Hedeman kids that have been raised to be rodeo champions. Do not take anything away. Tuff is tough, and Tuff is the man.
Look at the rolls on that
bull. He's got
it. Boy, he's testing him.
Yes.
Oh, I hope they mark him for what this bull is worth, because that bull is tough to ride.
Ladies and gentlemen,
man.
What
an effort.
This is what Richard B. Hedeman is made out of.
Boy, they didn't call him tough for nothing. That bull pulled everything but a blade on him.
Well, the Tough Enough Award from the Acme Boot Company for an extra $10,000. He is second. That evens him out now. He is still the leader to beat. This bull's got every bad mood in the world, and this man handled him.
Oh, that is not 79. He should have been 99 in my book.
Okay, we'll take it at a 79. We've seen Terry Dawn and we've seen Tuff, but we haven't seen it all. The cookies and the bacon point. We're putting the chips in it now. There's going to be more in the land of Oz. Gary Richards, Houston, Texas. This is the Wild Toad 02 from Sammy Andrews.
This bull has a 99% buck-off rate. One man in this bull's career has rode him, and that was Tuff Hedeman all last year. And you can see why. Oh,
if he doesn't get you on the first one, he'll get you on the 5th one. And that bull's got 19 jumps, bucks, humps, and kicks within 8 seconds. Brent Thurman of Austin, Texas, is on the bull onto Wild Toad from Sammy Andrews. Now, this bull will kick your boots right off your feet if he gets a shot at you. And he is a dandy to start this segment with.
You bet he is. In my opinion, this is one of the baddest bulls on the rodeo circuit.
Junkyard dog, if there is one in the pen tonight.
Oh, pull everything but a razor on you. This bull has been ridden one time in his career. Tuff Hedeman rode him in Wichita last year. One of the great bull rides of the year. If I would have been judging, I'd have marked him well into the 90s. You know, this bull is underrated. The thing about him that makes him hard to ride, he belly rolls. He rolls one end to the other.
And then a cow kick at you.
And will kick your spurs.
Yep.
One of the few bulls I've ever seen that can kick your spurs off while he's bucking.
Like I said, he'll kick your boots off if they didn't have them tied on 8 ways to Sunday, and he's a Sunday punch dude. Brent Thurman's a master, though. Let's see if he can get him rode. No. First jump, drop, skip.
What a belly roll.
Dirty, rotten little chunk of hamburger. Somebody ought to put him between a set of sesame seed buds. Brent, I'm sorry.
Well, Aaron Seamus is not thrilled about this match. Wild Toad of the Andrews Rodeo Company has been on the bull before.
No, I think he's more accurately kind of sick about it. And I think you can see why. I was talking to Aaron before he came here. He said, you know what? I got a speeding ticket for going 95 miles an hour just to find out I got to get on him. And he says, I don't even know why I'm here. And I said, well, I think you expect to ride him. He said, no. He says, I don't think I can ride him. I've already tried him several times and it ain't worked.
Well, I mean, now that bull will set you up, and he did.
He's got as many moves as any bull I've ever seen. When you watch him come out here, one of the first things you should pay attention to is the way he kicks. He doesn't kick out. What he does is he kicks up underneath himself. See how that butt was going up underneath himself? He can actually kick you in the foot with them hind feet. Plus, he's leaping in the air. He's twisting. That bull absolutely's got a lot of moves. There ain't going to be very many guys that ride him.
Hot diggity dog. Let's do it again. Rory Lemmel, Mud Butte, South Dakota. We're on a roll with one. Let's get it happen. But this little bull's got some nasty little moves inside of him. His guts will growl. If you're in the wrong spot, he'll get you.
The only time I've ever seen this bull ridden was 2 years ago. Tough Hedeman rode him. One of the better bull rides I've ever seen. This bull will belly roll, waller, kick your spurs. He does everything he can do to get you on the ground. And nobody else but Tough Hedeman's been able to get by it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've said it about Tough Hedeman before, and Donnie Gay's a great. Jim Shoulders was phenomenal, but Tough Hedeman, I think, probably has ridden more unrideable bulls than anybody else. I don't believe that.
Oh, he does it over and over again today. He just kicks over that head, throws that belly roll, and if you get by that, he's got about 10,000 other moves before that whistle blows.
There's the growl in the gut. He got him. Look at him look back. Oh, I can hear Baba Louie now.
0-2 Wild Toad, Chevy All-Star animal here. I seem to remember a telecast where Gary LeFew said, I'm not even sure God can ride this bull, and Tough Hedeman got on him. He's the only one to ride the bull. 79 points is what he was marked. Otherwise, bull's undefeated.
Bring it home, Jerome. Archdale, North Carolina's Jerome Davis.
Look at here, Jerome's going to get
he is it. Ouch. And then slammed him, stuck a leg on that right thigh right there. Well, they're talking about a no score and insult to injury, and let's just hope that it's not too bad. Dr. Skip Ross is right there. Ease him up, boys, and slide him out of here. Now watch this. I'd say he's a Hereford. He's got a little Brahmin in him, but not much. Maybe an 8.
He got by all the bad stuff here. He's got around the corner real good. He's forward, got that shoulder out there. Everything's looking good, and then he kind of come behind. Still looking good right there. Now he's getting set down. Got set down, strung out.
Gary, I don't want to just agree with you, but over the years and everything that you've taught me, when you do set down, when your butt gets flat, your head gets slapped.
Oh, yeah, it just slides you out of there. You got to keep moving back on your legs, especially on a bull like this.
Glen Neeley says, I'm on the menu to win. Another 22-year-old from Nanton, Alberta, Canada.
And it's really important that Glen keeps riding like he did in that first go-around. If he gets to sitting and waiting, he doesn't ride good. When he comes out of there riding and spurring, Glen Neeley can ride any bull in the business, and this is an important place to ride him, right here.
Well, there's only 5 qualified out of 16. We've got 2 to go to get into this. We talked about young Colin Peterson. He's injured after the first round, won't ride this time. He's up.
All right, he's got that outside foot moving. He's making some moves. Yeah, that is Glen Neeley bull riding right there.
Hey!
That just might be the go-around.
Give it to him. Yeah, let him have all the cookies in the cookie jar, too. When you're hot, you're hot, and this kid is slicing them tonight. Gary, when you put all of the efforts together, and I mean efforts that are strong, the bull got stronger the farther he went. He'd make a mistake, then he'd recover. He'd make another, then he'd go again.
Well, the important thing was he got aggressive right away. Watch it right here. Watch him kick this outside foot out, chunk it at him. He's moving and taking the action to him. He's just like challenging a good hitter with your fastball. You got to go to a ranked bull. Keep moving. A rolling stone can correct course, and he's a rolling here. That was a great bull ride.
Oh, look at here, 92 points!
Holy heaven!
Yes, and he earned every stinking one of them. He doesn't look as good in that mug. He looks better in that mugshot than he does in real life tonight, with 2 black eyes and a broken nose. You got to think about the pain and the soreness. It's got to be on his mind, but here's where adrenaline overrules pain. They say you ride better when you're hurt. I don't believe a lot of that stuff, but adrenaline is going to have to be his ace-in-the-hole factor for the positive point.
Well, the good thing about it is he's got a bull that fits his style of riding. This bull is comes around into a spin, usually gets a lot of speed, and that's the type of bull that fits old Clint's style.
Well, this looks like a big water buffalo. A slip that Bull's trying to make up for his own mistake.
Rides him with ease. Clint is riding good. That slip took a little bit away from the bull. He'd have been a lot more points. Kind of hurt him a little bit. It took him a little bit to get his action going again, but that was a nice bull ride.
You know, he said, I wouldn't mind having some of that Tony Lala money, $3,000 just to beat 96 points or more. And that slip right there cost him 2 or 3, maybe 4 points.
Oh, yeah, they were 92 on this bull at Rapid City last week. But there again, you can see the style of his riding. Up on them legs every time, really gets that free hand out in front of his face. That is the way you should ride bulls.
Well, we're talking about 82 points after the 86 of Tough Hedemans. It goes into the lead, 82 now. Here we go, Johnny Chavez, sticky. Oh, double glue to his butt on those Wranglers right here. $16,000 for the year, he's 6 out of 7.
Bar one, bad intentions. They ride this bull most of the time he goes out. I don't think this bull has a prayer in the world to bucket Johnny Chavez off.
No. Woo, man, look at the upper body motion. You talk about English. His heart and his bottom were connected tonight with an inch solid steel cable. Bad intentions, knows what he wants to do, but the old veteran didn't get him tonight, Dennis.
Yeah, Johnny didn't give him much chance to get out from under him. Like Shaw said, there's no way Johnny was turning loose. They've been 90 points on this bull twice in this very same arena. Johnny wasn't about to let the bull get the best of him tonight.
79 points they put him in for the ride, 79. You can see how he humps up against that hump. His upper body motion, the free arm, everything about him. He rides loose and cool, but there's a little Donnie Gay in that guy. A little Donnie Gay, he's just showman on top of the rest of it. 79, and he's in the top 4. Let me bring you up to speed. This is the 4th round, not the 3rd round. In the 3rd round, 7 guys. The 7 you're watching now got on. We bucked them off. Terry Don West, good intentions on bad intentions. Here it is for Mike Sankey. He crossed the $100,000 mark tonight. Come on, let's get another one rolled. Yes, we got checks for everybody.
Yeah, Terry Don's just going to be darn glad to get some of the money here. They're not going to ride 4 out of these 7. He's going to win at least a couple $1,000, and he did it relatively easy there.
Well, there's Michelle. She said, thank you, Lord. He's safe, and he's here. $100,256 coming into this. 81 points puts him in the number 2 spot. Another check in a guaranteed second as of now, but it ain't over. Try it again with another Canadian, Quinton Lowry. Now, 2 years ago, we all did it. The second week, just like we're going to Salt Lake next week. This kid showed up, and I told you boys, you better be watching this big, thick-jawed kid from the Northland. He can ride him.
You bet he can ride. I'm high on Quinton Lowry.
He's a top 10 Canadian. Oh, man!
Every time I brag on him, he gets bucked off.
Ride is one thing. Blew him out of their hand and everything.
I'm going to go against LeFew tonight. He seems to be on one of them Florida rolls. Stop in Las Vegas, put all of his money on Florida or something. I'm going just the opposite.
Yeah, I'm going to Nebraska. It's time that we barbecue them shrimps from the Southland.
Every time he says something about West Sear, goes the other way. He says something bad, he rides good. He says something good, he rides bad. I'm just going the other way as LeFew.
West just don't want to show up when I'm around, I think. I must jinx him or something.
Well, Greenville, Texas.
Ouch.
Use, ouch. Oh, don't put your arm down.
Ooh, that old shoulder. That'll hurt in the morning.
Still in his head, sir.
Bad board right here. Trying to hang on for all he's worth, the Woolly Bully. Bull we saw buck off Quinton Lowry on the last show.
Now, Shaw, when you see the attempt that he was making and trying to hang on, that's got to break you in half, and it looked like you might have pried a hip off of him right there. That had to hurt.
Well, it does. You know, you get sitting on your butt like that, and the bull's going away from you, jerking on you. You're taking all that impact on your arm, and it sure makes you feel like you have to really, really ride hard for not a lot of fun.
Would have made it nice to have him come back in the next round. It's not going to work. The Ward boys not related.
He's praying for that bull to kick right there so he get a shot getting back in the middle of him.
This could be the guy. Then again, he puts his boots on like everybody else, one at a time. He may not win it all. Terry Don West, TDW, Henrietta, Oklahoma. The king of the cowboy bull riders, Jim Shoulders, lives in that great hometown. And our best to him and his family, but Woolly Bully and David Bailey are underneath. TDW, get over there. Lightfoot, get a hold, get a hold.
Oh, man, this bull is testing him. He's testing him.
Look at this.
Terry Don West gets better every time I see him ride.
That bull had a shot at bucking him off 3 times, and he just humped up like a monkey on a football and stuck it to him. Tip your little hat, and that bald head comes out. 91 points. Why didn't they let it be 100?
Oh, Terry Don they keep testing him, and he keeps rising to the occasion. The guy gets better every time he gets on.
Look at that. He should have quit. Everybody else would have given up.
He literally looked like he had him bucked off. I wouldn't give you a nickel for him right here. Oh, Terry Don West is. I've said it time and time again. They don't get no better than Terry Don West.
He's the only guy in the history of the rodeo industry in 30 years that I've been a part of it that I've ever seen ride 6 cents out of a nickel, and he can do it every time.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
91 championship points in McNichols Arena. Another record-setting night for bull riders only on the Wrangler Tour for 96.
This is an interesting matchup. This bull is a bull that really comes up in that front end. I told you earlier, Wes has a tendency to lift on his rope, and we're going to see whether he's lifting too much to get to that front end tonight or whether he can drive up there and get this bull handled. Oh, no way, no way. He didn't even come close to getting to the front end.
Bully Bully of David Bailey's, you know, bucked the guy off with somewhat of a similar style, or at least so far we've seen that with Vilmar Philippe. Gets back a little bit. Buck made short work of him as well.
This bull, you got to drive that shoulder. See how he's pulling on it? When you pull on it, it draws your body back, runs you back in the back end of the bull, and you just can't get up there and get out of that power zone.
Well, we got 4 rides. We got a 93. They're all shooting 4.
Terry Don West has rode this bull before. He knows what he's got. He knows his game plan. What we're waiting to see is how this head problem is going to affect his balance.
No problem, no problem. He is not going to take anything that's not positive. The man does not have a negative ounce in him. Optimism, right there, bull. Is it going to work? He's there. He's going to take. It's going to work. Terry Don is a walking element of beauty.
What a ride. What a ride.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a superhuman being of the Wrangler Bull Riders Only Championships.
I tell you what, Bob, I've seen him come and go. I've seen the best in my 30-year career, but I've never seen anyone like Terry Don West.
You are witnessing a miracle. You are witnessing a miracle to watch the man take the beating that he has come back. That is not anything to do with mental. That is physical. After the way Gary Richards rode his first one, he's back in business with money bags from Dan Russell this time. South Texas come to Southern California, and I thought he'd make it.
We got to start starting off with Russell's bulls. I mean, he bucked 8 of 10 off in the first round, and so far he's 3 for 3. Money bags ain't no sweetie. Got a bad name for a bull that bucks off 7 out of 7 guys. Now 8 out of 8 at Bull Riders Only.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody'd like to ride a bull in the first round, second round, or the third round and have an opportunity to advance to the third round. That's a $10,000 first place money with a $20,000 is paid off. Gary Richards has tried as hard as anybody, and this South Texas man deserves it, but hey, that's history. Jeff Cathcart, Cheyenne, Wyoming, is not here to look at the scenery. Money bags, a handful, you say?
Bull 6-0. Jeff Cathcart rode real good in the first round, rode a bull away from his hand. Seems to be hot. He's going to need to ride this end.
You bet. This bull made short work of Greg Ools and Gary Richards last week. I mean, bucked him off quick and showed some athletic ability doing it.
Yes, but you just saw the fiery feet of the first round make him a hero. That foot was not able to make the contact that he needed in this second round to hold him in there, Gary. Oh, money bags, Dan Russell. This is Nick Buckley, Los Angeles, California. Give it to it. Here, here, here. Oh, no. Hey, hey, this is going to be the first time in 8, first time in 9. Did he ride him?
No, he didn't ride that bull. He didn't even come close. And I'll tell you what,
come on.
Dan Russell's got to be sadistic to name that bull money bags because ain't any bull that's going to take you the pay window. He got into his hand and he tried hard, didn't he?
Look at the move this bull puts on him. The bull will come around there. He kind of gets a little stutter step, and then right here, watch this when he puts on him. Oh, that is a no-timing, wicked bull.
See, Nick, he's hanging in there. He thinks he's going to get him rode anyways, but when you get into your hand, that's a popular position for that rope to get jerked out of your hand.
Oh, you bet it is, and it's a no-win situation, especially when you're that long from getting the whistle.
Take a look at it with Greg Ools behind the roper banner right here. Greg Ools, Chelan, Washington, money bags. He'd like to be a money bag. He is a former $10,000 winner in 1994. Up in Tacoma, what are we going to do here tonight? Whoa!
Same thing this bull did to him in Phoenix, Arizona. This bull just moves his record up to 10-0. Unridden 10 trips in a row, and that's a hard thing to do, especially when you're getting mounted out twice by a bull rider as good as Greg Ools.
Well, Greg Ools is a rodeo producer. He's got
Stop
a truck
it right here if
himself.
you can, right there. Ooh. See, when that arm comes around, it opens up your hips, takes the weight off that inside leg, and you fly right out of there.
If there's any bags to fill tonight with money, Justin Andrade from Livermore, California could be the man. Money bags of Western Rodeo from Dan Russell.
This ill-named bull's quietly chalked up a 10-0 record. You get a lot of debate about him. Dan Russell says big-time bucking potential on this bull. Johnny Chavez says he's a hunk of dirt and don't deserve to be in here. Will not stay hitched. Justin Andrade's going to have to ride him that far just to see.
We'll find out as he has the opportunity. This is the final overtime round. This very seldom ever happens at Bull Riders Only. Jeff Cathcart's chance now of winning it. If everybody bucked off, just out of there. But at this point, he is second. Justin is gone, and it's history. California, we can't do you any good.
Henrietta, Oklahoma, Terry Don West. 91 money bags. This is the bull Terry Don will be getting on. Freak or firepower? We're about to find out, because Terry Don don't hit the ground easy unless a bull bucks hard.
Woo, man! Did that bull put a move on him? Kind of a timing factor around that corner, huh, Dennis?
Yeah, and bad timing to boot. Terry Don, like we say, hardly ever hits the ground. Terry Don himself has been real high on this bull. As being a big-time bucker, the bull just kind of got out of time with him, as you said.
You know, well, he rode him 4.6 seconds, and he may not be as high on him now as he was before.
Well, he's usually on them legs when they come around that corner, but the bull kind of caught him back on his butt. Real unusual for Terry Don. If you're going to get whipped down, it's some sliding back. You catch that catapult action, and that is where the guys get whipped down. And very seldom have I ever seen Terry Don get caught back in that area. But I think there again, it might be the timing. He comes up, arches his chest, moves back. Bull kind of takes a little lunge at him. He's still in good shape right here. Now right here, as he comes up, he gets hold, set down. See how he runs him back, and then he sits down, no daylight, runs him back, and then bam, that jams him right over that front end. Lots of power. Big time mistake by Terry Don.
I'm kind of glad to see him check out when he did. You know, Terry Don's not usually noted for letting go.
Boyd, those bulls have more moves than a chicken bull X-Lax. That's what I call great bucking bulls.
Well, I don't know about chickens, but I can tell you these bulls are in a class by themselves, and that's it for this show. Hope you've enjoyed our BULLMANIA Classic Bulls. Be sure to collect all 6 volumes, and remember, the only good bull is a rank bull.
Handful, he's a handful. Go on there, Aaron, go. Go on, Aaron. Oh, man. Go on there. Oh, give it to him. Look at the cry of Danny. Go on.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Get up. They're on their feet in Kansas. They're loving it. The pump.
Look at the rolls on that.
Yeah, he's got it.
Boy, he's testing him.